The Coos County Courthouse is about to take center stage for a case that has made both local and national headlines. It's here where Vladimir Zhukovsky of West Springfield, Massachusetts, will be tried for his alleged role in what has been described as one of the worst traffic accidents in New Hampshire history.
Breaking news out of Randolph, where 7 people have been killed in a serious crash tonight.
It was June 21st, 2019. The Jarheads Motorcycle Club, made up of Marine veterans, just arrived in the mountains of New Hampshire's North Country for its annual outing. That evening, they set out from the Mount Jefferson View Motel in Randolph on their way to the Gorham American Legion for a charity event. The trip just 10 miles down Route 2. But seconds after leaving the motel parking lot, the weekend of fun turned into tragedy.
A lot of ups and downs still, but I'm still think about it every day.
Dawn Brindley was among the riders. She remembers seeing a fireball, then her bike went down, caught in a chain reaction of a crash that killed 5 members of the club and 2 spouses.
They're Marines. They were wives and brothers and sisters and grandparents, all, stuff like that. They were great people.
While Brindley's physical scars have healed, some emotional ones remain. She's just now finding her way out of a nightmare that she's been trapped in for the past 3 years.
I've been doing okay. I've had a couple dark days, but I got through it.
A grand jury has indicted 26-year-old Zhukovsky for causing the crash. He now faces charges of manslaughter, negligent homicide while driving under the influence, and reckless conduct. 18 jurors will decide his fate. The selection process is an important one, especially in a high-profile case like this, says former county attorney and legal analyst Patricia LaFrance of Black Law Group.
The judge will take precaution, ask the jurors questions, the potential jurors, if they've heard about the case, if they've formed any opinions about the case, and the defense and the state will have an opportunity to voir dire the jury as well, ask additional questions, because the goal ultimately is to have an unbiased jury.
This will likely be a lengthy trial lasting anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks, with a witness list of 104 people. Granite Staters make up 62 of those witnesses, with others coming from states such as Vermont, Maine, Pennsylvania, and Kentucky.
When you have that many indictments with that many elements, then you have to prove every single indictment, every single element beyond a reasonable doubt. So obviously you would need as many witnesses as you can to prove your case.
While the burden of proof solely falls on the state, LaFrance says the defense will likely make its own case.
By reviewing some of the pleadings filed by the defendant, it appears that perhaps the defense may argue that one or more of those victims crossed over into his lane instead of the defendant crossing over into their lane. The entire case is going to rest on what caused this collision.
For Dawn Brindley, this trial is something that she has been anxiously waiting for.
Just, I'm looking for closure. That's what I'm looking for.
Whatever the outcome may be, Brindley says it's important to never forget the lives lost that June night.
I won't forget, and I'll try to make, remember them all the time, and maybe remind people, every time they go by on Route 2 and see that.
Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.